Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Jania. So today's video is super long overdue because I wanted to make this video when Amar made his skincare routine, so it would be more of a two-part series, but school started, stuff got busy, and I really didn't get the chance. But here it is. Today I'll share my skincare routine with you guys, and it's gonna differ quite drastically to Amar's because he has oily combination skin, whereas I have more dry combination skin, so I don't think any of our products really overlap. So it's going to be a complete whole new set of products. And yeah, I get a lot of these recommendations from Hyram and Cassandra here on YouTube. They're amazing skincare gurus and I really do trust their recommendations and they've worked for me. So yeah, do check them out. I'm going to link their channels below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. All my products here with me. So to start off, I'm gonna start with my cleanser. This is the Cerave foaming facial cleanser, and it's for normal to oily skin, which actually is pretty helpful for me because even though I have dry combination skin, I try to balance out my products in the way that I have some products which are hydrating and some products which are oil control, so I don't get too much of one or the other. So with this product, what I love is that it has ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. So even it like controls the oils in your skin, but it also restores the moisture barrier. So it doesn't completely dry out your skin, so your skin's not like thirsty and like kind of super like just craving cream, and like you can see dry patches and stuff. Usually with oil control products and dry skin, that's usually what you see, but you do not see it with this, which I really adore. Also, it doesn't have any fragrance, which is really good, so there's no irritants in it, so there's no chance of getting any redness or irritation from it, which is really good as well. So, and it's pretty affordable. It's about like 20 Canadian dollars maybe, and it's quite a big container, so it lasts you a really long time. So yeah, I'm gonna link it down below. Do check it out if you like it. Alright, so next I'm gonna move on to all my serums and toners, like my water-based products basically. So first I'm gonna mention my favorite serum ever. It is this niacinamide and zinc solution by The Ordinary. I don't know if you can really read that, but I will link all the products down below, so no worries. I have a bit of an obsession with The Ordinary because I feel like their products are very inexpensive and they work very well, and they're all more concentrated solutions. There's not a lot of fillers and a lot of random fragrances and random chemicals, so you don't really need to put on your face and actually have no benefit. So these are a lot of more concentrated solutions that actually benefit your skin and work the way they're supposed to. So the first one is niacinamide and zinc. This solution it basically reduces sebum production, and that's the nasty oil in your skin that basically leads to pimples. And it also reduces the appearance of pores, which is always a good thing, and it does all of that without dehydrating your skin, which is actually a very rare thing. So I love this. As you can tell, I like niacinamide because it's the main component that reduces sebum production. So it's in my face wash, it's also in this serum, so I really like it and I think it's a really good product. Next up, from The Ordinary again, we have a hyaluronic acid serum. And this is a humectant, so it basically draws in moisture from the air into your skin to hydrate it, and it has a bit of a plumping effect for your skin, especially if you have dry skin. This is so great, but even if you have oily skin, the excess oil in your skin is produced when your skin is dehydrated, so the oil is being produced to compensate for that dryness. So if you use moisturizing products or a moisturizing cream, it's honestly better, because even if you have oily skin, you may think, oh, it's oily already, why do I need to add more moisture on top of that? But that oil is not good oil, so the production of that oil can be reduced by using moisturizing products like hyaluronic acid. So yeah, this is another one of my really preferred ingredients in my skincare, as I have it in a serum form and I have it in my face wash. So yeah, these are really good ingredients to incorporate into your skincare routine. Next Ordinary product we have is this glycolic acid toner, the toning solution, and this is one of my newer products. I haven't been using it for as long as my other products, so I can't give a full thorough review, but I know from the other skincare videos I've watched, and one of my like Nidal on this channel as well, he uses it and it's been working pretty well for him. So this toner, what it's meant to do is it's a chemical exfoliant. So glycolic acid being a chemical exfoliant, basically it gets the dead skin cells off your face. So it's basically an exfoliator, but instead of being abrasive and potentially creating micro tears in your skin as physical exfoliators do with the beads, this is more of a chemical exfoliator, and it does it a lot gently. So overall, this makes your skin quite smooth. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it also helps with acne, which is one of my biggest concerns. So yeah, I've been trying it out and so far I enjoy it. Okay, so before I move on to the moisturizers, I have this last serum. It's by Kyprus. It's a company called Kyprus, and it's an antioxidant dew and quench serum. So basically it has antioxidant properties and all of that, but I honestly use the serum less for its antioxidant benefits and more as a dewy kind of glowy serum. So it's technically a skincare serum that adds a bit of a glow instead of using makeup. So I tend to combine this with my moisturizer whenever I need my skin to look a little more glowy, a little more plump, a little more alive. So I really enjoy this for that purpose. So it's honestly less for skincare, more for the appearance, but it also has skincare benefits, so I wanted to include it in this video. So I got this from a BoxyCharm box, so I don't really know if it's available on its own. I think it is, but it's a little more pricey than the rest of my products. I try to keep my products pretty drugstore and pretty affordable because skincare is something I need to keep repurchasing. So that's why I use this one quite sparingly, because I know it's a little more expensive. So yeah, I'll still link it below. Check it out if you like it. Alright, so next up we have the moisturizers. I have two that I've used quite a lot that I can actually say something about. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this Clinique ID moisturizer. And this one is, honestly, I've used it quite a bit. I repurchased it a couple of times and I really enjoy it. If you haven't heard of this one, which is quite unlikely because it actually really got popular, but basically you can choose a different base. So you can either choose a moisturizing lotion base, or you can choose a gel base, or a clearing gel base, or a BB cream base. Like, there are a bunch of different bases. I'm gonna of course link it below, and you can choose a different insert. So you can either have for brightening, which is this one, it's Fatigue, the orange one. Then there's a anti-redness one, which is a green pump, and then there's a bunch of other ones which are actually really great. And I like this because it's customizable, so I wanted something that had more of a glowy waking up my skin kind of effect, so I went with this one. And then because I have dry skin, I took the moisturizing lotion base, and I mean, it's a good moisturizer. It does its job. It's pretty hydrating, and yeah, the orange pump is actually pretty great, so I enjoy it. But recently I have switched to a different moisturizer. I've started using this one by The Ordinary. It's the Natural Moisturizing Factors, and it has hyaluronic acid in it as well, so of course that's great. And I like this because it's a non-greasy formula, so even though I have dry skin, having that extra grease on your face from a thick moisturizer like the Clinique one, I mean, it feels hydrating and all, but I feel like the grease is sometimes unnecessary and a bit much. So this one is pretty good because it's non-greasy, so it's also good for oily skin, and I have combinations. I feel like the grease got a bit much on my T-zone where I am like a bit more combination skin. So this one's pretty good. It's non-greasy, so you really don't, it's not heavy, you don't feel it that much. And I feel like that's only possible because of the hyaluronic acid in it. So the humectant allows the product to be a little less greasy because it will draw in moisture from the air, so it doesn't need to be as thick and heavy on your skin. So yeah, this is one I've been really enjoying, and I think I've repurchased it about twice now, and yeah, it works pretty well. I use it day and night. I think I might get like a heavier moisturizer for the nighttime, as I feel like it's not heavy enough, but because at night is when your skin can absorb all that hydration, so I might change that out a little bit, but we'll see. But for now, I really enjoy that one. Alright, so now moving on to the face masks. I have two that I use the most, to be honest. I get a couple others from like Ipsy bags or BoxyCharm orders that I used to do, but those were more like pampering face masks. I don't really have as many benefits as like these two, to be honest. So the first one is this coffee face mask by the Body Shop. I find this one to be really nice because firstly it smells like coffee, which is amazing, and then it has like these little small beads in it which aren't super abrasive. They're actually really gentle. So yeah, so like the St. Ives face washes, for example, their beads are very abrasive because they're walnut pieces like crushed up, and because they have jagged edges they can actually create micro tears in your skin, which is really damaging. But this one, the beads are very rounded and they're very gentle, so they're very unlikely to create any kind of abrasion. But yeah, so I mostly like this because it's meant to be a anti-fatigue kind of face mask, so it kind of brightens your skin a little bit, it wakes your skin up from the caffeine. It's actually very nice and I enjoy the experience with this face mask, to be honest. And I do I mean, it's an awakening face mask, so I do see the more plump bright skin after I do use it, and I've been using it for a while. My jar is almost empty, so yeah, this is one of my top recommendations for face masks. And honestly, the Body Shop has other face masks from the same kind of range of masks, and they have like a polishing one which I know Amar uses and enjoys, and it has like rice in it, I'm pretty sure, so that one's really good as well. And then there are a couple others, you can of course go check it out, but this is the one I enjoy, and I know Amar enjoys the polishing one, so I think those are, as a group, our biggest recommendations. Alright, so the next face mask that I use is this one by Khadi Organic. It's a Neem and Tulsi face mask, and basically it has benefits to help you with dull skin and acne prone skin, as it helps hydrate your skin, it helps plump your skin, it helps brighten your skin, and it also helps fade acne scars, which I find really great. And I've used this a couple times. Basically it's like a powder in here, so you need to mix it with either rose water or milk or something in a bowl, and it'll make a bit of a paste, or if you add a bit more it becomes more runny, and you leave it on your face for a while and it works really well. So this is another one of my top recommendations. I've really enjoyed it. They have another one that's sandalwood, and that's more for brightening. This one is more for acne scars and kind of dull skin, and a little more of like hydrating. So yeah, they have really good face masks as well. They're more natural and they're more effective, so yeah, I would check them out too. Okay, so lastly I wanted to finish off with two kind of miscellaneous products. So this one is the Badescu drying lotion. It's a spot treatment, basically. You really can't get to see this. Okay, it's a spot treatment, so basically it just has pink calamine and a salicylic acid solution at the bottom. You can kind of see it from back here, and it has alcohol in the rest of it, and it has worked wonders for my pimples. It's insane. It's a drying solution, so basically you dip your Q-tip all the way to the bottom of the bottle. Do not shake this. You dip it all the way to the bottom, and you dip it into the pink part of the solution, and you just dot it on your pimples, and you sleep with it overnight, and trust me, in 2 days your pimples disappear. It's magic, it's crazy, and it's worked amazing for me. I think I got this recommendation from Hyram as well. Honestly, all these recommendations are a mix of Hyram and Cassandra Bankson, and they kind of got me hooked onto The Ordinary as well. And if you check out their channels, they go into a bit more of how each product works, and they go into depth about each thing and how to use it, when to use it for different skin types. Mine is just more for what my routine is and what I use and how it works for my skin. So if you want to delve more into the science of all of this and like what would suit your skin type, do check out their channels. Again, I'm gonna link it down below. But yeah, so the Badescu drying lotion I really enjoy, and it works really well for pimples, so do try that out. And lastly, I'm gonna end with these. So these are kind of razors, but they're Dermaplene razors, and I got these from Amazon. You get two sizes, one a bit bigger, one a bit smaller. So they basically, what Dermaplene razors do, what at least I read up that they do, is they're good for, of course, razors, so they can get like any peach fuzz or any small hairs off your face, and Also, they are actually quite gentle, and they quite gently like take off any dead skin cells on the surface while you're like, for example, if you're just shaving a little bit of hair, a little bit of peach fuzz off your face, it will also just get any dead skin off with it, and it really smoothens out your skin afterwards. And I wouldn't use it too often, maybe like once every 3 weeks, and quite gently. Like, you don't need a lot of pressure to get any skin or any hair off. But I just wanted to include this because I've been using this kind of not really as skincare, but it does get this dead skin cells off your face. So yeah, and also I'm a brown girl, so we always have a little bit of hair and peach fuzz going on our face. So these were quite useful to me. I got them off Amazon. Again, I'll link them down below. You get a pack of 4, 2 bigger razors and 2 of the smaller ones. So yeah. Alright, so that concludes our video for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found it helpful and informative if you're hoping to start your skincare journey or refine it. So again, check out Amar's video if you have more oily combination skin for more recommendations on those products, as mine are more dry combination. And yeah, I hope you'll stick around for future videos, and thank you for watching.